Good afternoon. Today we are doing business talk with Club 809 owners. They are,
Demarcus Price and Michael Price.
and I'm your host, K Boy. And today we are going to talk about, because this is a father son duo for
Yeah.
one, and open a business that was already here and established.
Well, for one, knowing the history of the business and really getting into the club is our first time. Learning different aspects of it, and just to know that we had something to offer.
Yeah,
So as we stepped in, um, we see that we broaden the horizon here because
definitely.
it was on one level. Now we don't step it up to a whole nother level. So that just let us know, and being in this area is what made you feel so good about coming.
Yeah. What actually inspired you to take the step, take like the agree to do it? Like, what was that part?
Yeah, it's super funny. 2024, of course. He's retired. I'm in the car business. Neither one of us woke up in 2024 said, "Hey, we just go be club owners."
Yeah.
It was very strange. It was just out the blue. However, I did have a relationship with the previous owner, Mr. Jose Martinez. He came from the DR about 8 years ago. He was my teammate. We played baseball together, so I kind of walked with him through life.
Gotcha.
He didn't know how to speak English. He didn't know anything about the culture. He came here. He said he lived on the blow up mattress. So just that relationship in the few years with him. As soon as he decided to sell the club, my dad over here, he was just like, "Hey, Marcus, ain't that your homeboy, your friend, your teammate? He's something to you." Ain't
Yeah.
It was super fun. I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Hey, man, see what he talking about."
Yeah.
And one thing led to the next. Soon as I showed interest into purchasing this club, it's almost like Jose cut everybody else off. Anybody, it don't matter the number, whatever they offer,
He was like,
he was like, no.
no.
He already knew that he kind of wanted, me to take care of something that he's built
Yeah.
over the past 7 years. And it's an honor to actually do that.
Yeah, and also when I made the phone call to the Marcus, um, a lady friend with me and my wife was at the happy hour one day, was telling me about he was selling, and when I called the Marcus, I said, "Hey, uh, never really thinking that we were going to do it.
Yeah.
It just like it happened so fast.
Mm-hmm.
We literally did this transition in 3 weeks.
Mm.
So it went so fast, and I think it went so fast for me and Demarcus until we were like, "Oh, can you really believe we're really doing this?"
Yeah.
And when we really came to the point to put down the earnest money to take it off the market, that's when we know things were really for real.
Mm.
And I was
Okay.
like, Lord, what I don't got myself into. I know I ain't did it, but
It
it's
was
good.
something new.
It was something new. It's a
It's
faith
something
move,
new.
really.
Faith.
Faith move.
Yep.
Faith move.
How is like the battling with, your faith and then club ownership? Like, did you have any, rocky roads with that at the beginning? Like,
True. We're both Christian. We both believe in God.
yeah.
In the church heavy. Grew up in the church. Man, I love God for real. And I was very nervous accepting Christ again. But when it was actually go time, I was super nervous because I was so concerned about what the people was gonna say.
Yeah.
What the people was gonna say, man, you in the church? I see you in the church doing da 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 da. And when I had the conversation with my pastor, man, I just laid it out on the table. I said, man, listen, I almost don't want to do it because I already know the people go be on my neck. They gonna be like, oh, you two face it, or you live in two different lifestyle. But truth is, if we put the word on it, Romans 3:23, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So ain't nobody exempt. We was born into sin. So that increased my faith alone to just say, you know what, forget it. It's a business, and it's still kingdom work in my eyes because
Okay.
if I, long as I live by example, I'll be able to save somebody else's life, even if it's the club, even if it's the streets, wherever you are. God sent us to be a light, and I took that and ran with it.
So the first thing you had to do, you had to pray about it.
Yeah.
When I called Demarcus about it, I said, well, I'm retired now. I'm only gonna do one thing.
Yeah.
Not having the vision or really owning it. Before we really made this step, I had to go and pray myself. And I called my pastor. I said, hey, man, I got something to tell you. I'm finna go into something that might, I don't know how you gonna look at it. But then he said something to me about how we have faith in God. He said, guess what? When you step out and now you want to own something, he said negativity automatically gonna come with it. And that came with it. And that's what we had to fight.
Yeah.
So we love God. We wake up when I wake up early in the morning, the first person I think is him. Because since we've taken over this, he has truly blessed us. And he's still blessing us. He blessed us way more than we ever can bless ourselves. So stepping into this, staying in the church, and we both every Sunday morning. Oh yeah, we're still going to serve the Lord. We're going to do what we're supposed to do, and this don't come before him.
Yeah.
Because without him, we couldn't have
couldn't have
this.
did it.
100%.
Yeah. What's been the biggest lesson you have learned from working together?
The biggest lesson, bro. I never in my life imagined, all my life my dad at work, so he was a good example of somebody that's actually putting in the work. The Bible says if a man don't work, he don't eat. So we truly believe that, and seeing him doing it all this time and to actually be able to do it together, I find joy in it because, I don't trust nobody.
Right.
I don't trust nobody. I'm sure he's the same.
It's hard.
Because of some of the stuff I've been through in the past, and God has delivered me. But I can actually trust him. I ain't got to worry about a dollar being, and if it take it, he might need that dollar.
Mm-hmm.
But I trust him, with everything in me to do, to do and think and move exactly how I would move. So working together has been great so far. We haven't really fallen out about a thing yet, not gonna
That's
wood.
good.
We would not.
And we won't.
Yeah.
We won't.
That's good.
Before we get to the stage of falling out, we'll sit down and talk about it. Myself growing up, I always did more than one thing. I worked at M&M Mars for 29 years. My dad started me in the funeral home business when I was 7 years old. Learning, going through the funeral home procedures. Then we had a video business. So I always did 2 or 3 things in it. Then seeing coming up to do this, like I said, this was not in, and guess what? I'm not gonna be here long. It's gonna be on him. My thing is we get started. One thing, hey, we get where we want to be. I got another phase I want to do. I can't put it out there yet, but there's another phase gonna come, and we don't know when. But we're gonna pray about it. We don't have offers to come to different cities. So right now we want to stay at this ground level and get this on our belt before we try to make that move.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What impact have y'all had from the community since?
The love has been there. I can't say that. A lot of people, you're fearful, especially in Albany, Georgia. A lot of people say, man, you don't need to open no business. And, it's negative. Now we get it. People go be people. But the love has actually been there. The support, the people has been showing up. So that's why we try our best to extend love, to show love through everything. Customer walk in, we want to greet them. Customer service is everything. You treat your people right, you'll get the results one way or the other. So I just feel like the community has been great. We appreciate everything that y'all have done so far. We got so much in motion. But yeah.
We love to hear that. Are there any outstanding moments so far since the opening? Like, what is the most outstanding moment that y'all have had?
Wow.
I'll answer that part. The most outstanding part for me is the love that the community and our friends mostly have came in and helped us get this journey going.
Yeah.
Our family, my wife, Demarcus' wife, they've been with us 100% pushing it, and especially my other kids. So they have been so instrumental into backing us until we got to go forward. We can't stop.
You can't stop.
And we just astonished about some of the community that has started supporting us also.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some friends that came in, and when they came in, they really supporting, and they bringing other people.
We came in, we bought this establishment October 2024. Everybody know October is a big month. It's homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never owning a club before in our life. I think stepping in, we stepped into it full throttle. The first 3 days was homecoming.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we were wide open, and we was in here like, what did we get ourselves into? Is this really what it is? But you know, both of us are like business mindset.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like calm down, breathe,
Yeah.
focus on the main thing. Let the main thing be the main thing. Make sure we have enough security so the people can be safe. You know, make sure we watch the cameras, watch the doors, watch how our workers are serving and
I done
interacting
seen
with
you
the
watch
customer.
the cameras plenty of times.
Yeah. You know something about that. I still got the footage, but I ain't gonna leak it.
Yes. So it's really good to, like, even when I come in here from time, and it's just, you know, it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
So I can say that I fully support the vision behind what y'all have been doing with the, you know, the changes, the different events y'all been having. It's been very much successful from, you know, on the outside looking in.
Yes.
And I can only imagine where you're going to go in the future.
Thank
so